Hi, boys and girls. It's time for another day of preschool. Let's go ahead and start out by standing up for our months of the year song, just like we have the other times. Can you sing along with me? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, then we all turn around. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, then we all sit down. Thanks for singing along, boys and girls. There's a lot of actions to that, but I bet you're getting pretty good at them and remembering all of those months. Speaking of months, let's take a look at our calendar. Last time we noticed that we were in a new month. We've learned this letter, it's the letter A, because we are in April. We went January, February, March. April is our new month. There's a few things coming up scattered through our month. We only have a few days up. Here's one of the coolest ones. Easter is coming up. You might know Easter as when you get to go on an Easter egg hunt or get some special Easter basket candy. But you'll see here we have a picture of a cross, and that is what's the coolest part about Easter. It's celebrating when Jesus wasn't in the tomb anymore. He came back alive. So next week, we actually have 2 days off school, one on Friday of next week, and then the following Monday, we also will have off of school, so we can be celebrating Easter at our homes. But back to our calendar. Yesterday was the 2nd. There's a number 2 up here. Do you remember what comes after 2? 3. I do have a 3 here. Now remember, when you say the number 3, you want to stick out your tongue and just quietly blow. 3. Sometimes it's hard. You think you're saying 3, but it actually sounds like free. But that starts with an F, and 3 doesn't start with an F. So remember, when you say 3, stick out your tongue and blow just a little. 3. Good job. Let's put that in right here, and we have 1, 2, 3 days in April so far. Let's sing our days of the week song. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Which one are we underneath today? The purple one says Friday. Let's go over here and see if we can find the matching F for Friday. Look down. Oh, I see a matching F for Friday. Let's go ahead and put that one in our calendar. Today is Friday, April 3rd. It's time to take a look at our weather. Ooh, the weather changed a lot last night. Yesterday it was nice and warm, and then it got really, really windy during the day, and then overnight, it was so cold. As a matter of fact, when I woke up this morning, I found ice outside. It had gotten so cold. And today, I don't see any sunshine out yet. So I think I'm going to choose the cloudy tag. Yep, I think it's a pretty cloudy day. There's our C for cloudy. Let's say that. There you go. And we are in spring. It doesn't feel like spring out because it is so cold right now, but the flowers are trying to grow and the grass is turning green. It is spring. All right, boys and girls, time to stand up again and find that right hand. Can you hold your right hand up and then put it on your heart? We're going to look at the flag and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The word I'd like to talk about from that today is liberty. Liberty means that you're free to do things, liberty. So you're free to choose which stores you want to go to. You're free to choose which church you want to go to. The United States of America is a great country with those liberties, those freedoms that we have. Usually next we do our Bible story, but today is Friday, and Friday would mean that we were going in for chapel with Pastor, but we're not going to put that on our video today. So I do want to just remind you, we talked about the crucifixion and how much Jesus suffered for us. Oh, look at that big nail. Can you imagine how much Jesus hurt for us when that was pounded through his hand? But he suffered all of that because he loved us so much. And he did die, and he did suffer so that he could take care of our sins. We learned this Bible verse that sums it all up. Can you get your finger out and help me keep your eye on the words? And this is how it went. We have, through his blood, the forgiveness of sins. And that's from Ephesians 1:7. So Jesus, his blood, when he had all those wounds on the cross, they took care of all of our sins. We have forgiveness. One more time, ready? Get your finger ready to help me out. We have, through his blood, the forgiveness of sins. Ephesians 1:7. Good job. Some big words in there. But you're getting old enough to do all those words. All right. Usually right now we would take a quick bathroom break or a drink break. You can sure pause the video and do that anytime you want. And today we are going to sing our Five Little Ducks book, but we're going to do it without the book because you can do that song at your house even if you don't have the book. We'll say these are our 5 ducks. Can you get out your 5 ducks? Here we go. 5 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck said, quack, 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 quack. But only 4 little ducks came back. 4 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck said, quack, 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 quack. But only 3 little ducks came back. 3 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck said, quack, 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 quack. She's starting to get worried. But only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck said, quack, 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 quack. But only 1 little duck came back. 1 little duck went out one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck said, quack, 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 quack. But none of her 5 little ducks came back. Oh, poor Mama. Remember in our book, she looked so sad all summer, and all fall when the leaves were turning colors, and all winter when there was snow, and finally spring came around again. Sad Mother Duck went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother Duck said, quack, 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 quack. And all of her 5 little ducks came back. Do you remember from our picture, the ducks came back? They had all gotten married and they had new little duckling families. So Mother Duck was so proud and so happy to have her family together again. All right, we have been learning lots and lots of letters. Today we are ready to learn the letter I. But first, let's look up at our alphabet and think about the letters we've learned so far. Can you sing the alphabet song with me all the way through? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, We've learned a lot of those all the way up through the letter H. We learned last time, said, we pushed it out so we could feel the breath on our hands. But today is the letter I. The letter I, you can think of someone getting slime dropped on their head and saying, "Eh, eh." Can you do that? The slime is going to drop on your head. Eh. The I says, eh. The I says, eh. Every letter makes a sound. The I says, eh. Well, you know what? The I is one of those interesting letters we called a vowel. And that means the I is a tricky letter to find words that start with it, because usually vowels are the glue that holds words together. They hold other letters together. There are a few things that start with I, though. I saw two of them up here. Do you know what that kind of house is called? An igloo. That does start with I, igloo. So we'll add that to our list. And how about this other one? Ooh, a treat you might like. Ice cream. Oh, but that didn't sound like it. No, because I, just like all the vowels, gets to say lots of different things. It does say it, but it also says just its name, I. Ice cream. Ice cream starts with I. Let's look at just a few more things. I don't have many things in my alphabet soup can today, but I do have a few. Let's take a look and see what they are, and then I can show you something else. You're getting close to kindergarten. You can start thinking about how to put words together. I says, oh, ice cream. There's another picture of an ice cream cone. This one's chocolate. Looks like that one up there was strawberry. Ice cream starts with I. Oh, this one's the same as up there too. It's an igloo, and it looks like the people who lived here, the Eskimos, looks like they went ice fishing and caught some fish. Did you know that you can fish through the ice? You you drill a deep hole down through there, and you can put your fishing line down there and still fish even in the middle of winter? I've never done that. I get too cold. Oh, this one might be hard to tell what it is. Big black splotch, and this looks even strange. Oh, I think I know. This is supposed to be a pen. This is a special pen called a fountain pen. Oh, and what spilled out of the pen? Ink. Ink starts with an I. Some of you might have one of these at your house. I have one, but it's not yellow like this. It's very hot, and you use it like this to take the wrinkles out of your clothes. And iron. Iron starts with I. Oh, and I have one last one. Ooh, these would make you cold if you held them in your hand. Ice cubes. Ice starts with an I. So those are a few things that start with I. Like I said, most of the time, vowels don't start our words. They hold them together. And look what you are old enough to do now. You can take letters and stick them together with your I. If I take my I and I put a D on this side, we learned D says D, and I put a G on this side, G, and stick it together with my I, you could read that word, D, I, G. Dig. Dig. Hey, look at that. So you can find the letter I in the middle of words. Oh, what if I move and just change the first letter to a B and still use my G? Big. Big. Hey, look at that. Or you could make it say I, just like that, and you could write a little message to your mom or dad. I. You could make a heart, love. And then you could put add. I love dad, or I love We haven't learned those letters yet, but you're getting old enough to put all that together. Keep trying, keep listening, keep watching for those letters that you know. You're learning more and more. All right, this would be another time we would probably be taking out time to go and do our work time on the other side of the room where you can choose which of your big muscles you want to use. You could do bouncy balls or basketball or the slide or the trucks, or you could play in the kitchen. Do you remember all those things over in the work time? This is when we would do that. If you're at your house, you can find something else you'd like to do to take a break and come back and work on some more things later. But I'm going to go right ahead. If you haven't paused the video, we're going to learn our new number for the day. Our number looks like this. Do you know that one? That's the number 9. Here's the little song that goes with it. Circle around, then come straight down. Circle around, then come straight down. Circle around, then come straight down to make the number 9. Can you get out your finger and do it with me? Circle around, then come straight down to make the number 9. You have learned all the numbers so far, which means you can start doing different games using those numbers. There's so many games. I made up kind of a silly game. This is a doggy that I made a long time ago. I made him out of a shoebox. You could make one out of a paper bag. You could make one out of anything that your imagination thought of. But I made this doggy, and it looks like his mouth is open. He's saying, I want something to eat. And that's exactly what we do with our doggy at preschool. The boys and girls each get different bones, and they have numbers on them. And then we ask the doggy, we say, Puppy, puppy wants a treat. What kind of bones will he eat? And then I can show the boys and girls, you could have mom and dad choose, or you could just say, he's hungry for a 3. Oh, 3. Here you go, doggy. Now I'm hungry for, oh, my 4 is upside down. He says he's hungry for a 4. Okay, doggy, let's find the 4. There you go. And you can keep feeding your doggy all the different numbers. Here, doggy, are you hungry for a 1? Yes, I am. There's the 1. And a 9. And a 2. And a 5. These are great. Do you have an 8? I do have an 8. And a 7. And a 6. And then if you want to play again, you say, doggy, did you bury those bones in the backyard? And then we just have to go and get all the bones back from the doggies where he dug them into the backyard. And then, oh, doggy, I found the bones back. And then you can play again. We'll tell doggy goodbye for now. Bye, doggy. You have a good day, okay? Bye. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to show you a few activities that you could do at home. If you have your folders that I sent to you, you would have these at your home, or you can find other activities to do also. But these are things that you could work on to keep learning the different things that we've done. Come on over to our table. The first item I have for you is this paper. It says, I is for insect, and it has the capital I, the big I, and the little I. You can use a marker or anything you'd like to trace some letter I's. Now, markers are great for your muscles because you have to work hard to get the lid off. And then later on when you're done, flicking it to get it back together can be difficult too. When you're tracing your I's, you just want to pull straight down, and then you give him a little hat on top. And he gets little feet on the bottom. He looks like a little penguin when he walks. Pull straight down, hat on top, feet on the bottom. And little eyes are easy as can be. You do a short line and just a dot on top for your eye. And an insect, this grasshopper is an example of an insect. Guess how many legs an insect has? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are lots and lots and lots of different kinds of insects in God's creation. But if they're an insect, they will always have 6 legs. That's how you can tell they're an insect. And then, if you have one of these do-a-dots, you can find the letter I's on your insect. Oh, big I, little I, big I, little I. You can find them all and dot them in whatever color you'd like. And if you'd like to color in your insect with lots of colors or one color, you can do that too. Here's another task for you. Since you learned all your numbers, you are old enough to start doing a dot to dot. Now, dot to dots can be pretty tricky. So I laid out all these number cards so that I could remember what order the numbers go in. So I have to start by finding a 1. And dot to dots are tricky because after you find it, you have to hold on to it. Okay, I'm holding on to my number 1. And next comes 2. And I'll have to look around. Oh, I found my 2. I can connect to the 2, but, oh, hold on to that 2 dot. Don't move. Next comes 3. Okay, 3. Oh, I found my 3. Now I can move on to the 3. And then comes 4. Where's my 4? Oh, I see my 4. There it is. Sometimes you have to move your arm around to be able to find the different numbers. Hold on to your 4 dot. Next comes 5. Oh, I see my 6. Curve around and tuck it in 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I see a 7 coming right up. And if I can't remember what comes next, oh, it's my crazy curvy 8. There's my 8, and that only leaves 9. There it is. Hey, I made a goose with my dot to dot. It's always good on every paper you do to put your name on it, and that helps you remember your letters. M-R-S-M-O-N-D-A-Y. Mrs. Monday, you can put your own letters on your page. Dot to dots are a lot of fun. You can probably find a lot of them on your computer at home if Mom or Dad helps you look. And one last project I have for you today because we learned the letter I. I see some ice cream. This project will take you a long time, I think. There's a lot of tricky parts to it. And it says, I love ice cream. Here's how it works. You have 3 scoops of ice cream, and you have an ice cream cone. Oh, I see some trapezoid shapes there. You can use your crayons to make whatever flavor ice cream you want. When I made this one, I started with mint chocolate chip, and then I made some chocolate ice cream, and then I decided on strawberry for my last one. You can choose whatever flavors you want, and then you can glue a fuzzy cherry up on top. Today I think maybe I will have orange sherbet. When you color, you want to make sure you're covering up all that white area. It's a little tricky when you're first learning to color, but as you do it more and more, you might find out that it's an activity that you really enjoy. And then you can design your own projects and make more and more things to share with everybody. Now, cutting out circles, that's a tricky thing. You're gonna hold your scissors just like normal. Keep your thumb on top and your thumb on top. But when you're cutting a circle, don't try to make your arm go around because that can be really awkward. Instead, use this left hand, unless you're left-handed. Use the hand that's holding your paper and turn your paper. Oh, see how that works? I can just turn my paper and my scissors go straight. And that makes my ice cream cone nice and smooth as I'm clipping along. Once you're done clipping out all your ice cream cones, glue them down and you'll have a nice ice cream treat. You can give it away as a present to someone, or you can hang it up at your house, whatever you'd like to do. The last thing I'd like to show you today is our bean projects. We had planted some bean seeds, and they've been slowly growing in our window over here. Let's go take a look at one of them. If you've been filling out your bean journal, today is one of the last days you will get to do that. Let's open up this one and see how much it's been growing. Oh my. Yes, this one has sprouted. I see the root coming out and little root hairs coming off, and I can see that this bean seed cover is ready to pop off so that the shoot can come up. If you have your bean journal, go ahead and draw that oval, and you can show that some green is showing up. You can show a root is coming down, and that root hairs are coming off of it. Well, boys and girls, that's all I have for you today. I hope you find lots of fun things to do while you are staying at home, and I hope I get to see you again someday. Bye. Have a good day.